So in this video I will show you how to draw a quadratic curve with the path element. Now quadratic curves are one of the curves that you can use to draw draw with the path element. The other two are arcs and the cubic curves. So let's see how it starts. Now I have one example here. As you can see, it says path D equal M50 40 Q20 10 10 40. Now let's see what are these. These are actually, in simple terms, these are coordinates. So this is where I have a grid system here, and I will show you how to draw this one with the grid system. First let's see what this means. Now M50 and 40. Now this is where you should start. This is the starting point of the path. So in the grid system, it's go to 50, which is x-axis, and the 40, which is here. And then these two, the last 2 points, 10, 40, this is the ending point. Don't worry about Q, 20, and 10. I will tell you. 10, 40 is the ending point of the curve. So 10 is here and the 40 is here. Now imagine you drawing a straight line from here to here. A straight line. No, it's not very straight, but imagine it's straight. And Q, 20 and 10. This is the control point of the quadratic curve. Q stands for quadratic, and quadratic curves has only one control point. So 20 and 10, that is 20 on x and 10, it's here. 10, okay. So imagine now you trying to pull this line upward from this point. So it will basically draw like this. But in quadratic curves, it doesn't touch this control point. It is only the point where you try to pull this line. Imagine you have to think like that. So the quadratic function which is running under this the path element, this is how it works. So when you draw a path using quadratic curves, it should be something similar to this. So this is where your starting point, 50 and 40, and this is the ending point, and the quadratic control point is around here. So this is how it creates the curve. Now I have used 4 curves to draw a heart symbol. So let me show the 4 curves actually. So this is one of the curve, and this is the other one, and these are the other one here. So I have use 4 path quadratic curves to draw this heart sign. Now let me show you. Let me do like this. So the other curve, it's starting from 50 and 40. You can see the starting point are the same. So that is, if I get this one here, the starting point is 50 and 40. I'm talking about the second path element, which is here, and the ending point is at 90 and 40, which is this point. draw a straight line here, and the control point is at 80 and 10. 80 and 10, which is around here. Now imagine you have the pulling force from this point, so it would have a curve something like this. So this is why you have a curve like this. So that's how you need to think when you draw working with the SVG path element to draw curves. Now let's see the other one here. So as you can see here, this one actually it starts with M10 and 40, which is at this point 10 and 40. Now you can see here the ending of this path 1040, the first one, and the starting point of this, the second one, is 1040. So this is where it meet here, and then 50 and 80 is the ending point of the second path. 50 and 80, 50 x and 80 down here, so it's here. And then the quadratic control point is 10 and 60, which is here, and 60 is here. So if you draw a line here, imagine the straight line, and the 10 and 40, my pulling force, the control point is here. Imagine I pull this line, so it should somewhat similar to this kind of curve. So that's why you have this curve here, and that is it. And now what about the other part, the last part here? Now let me get that one too. So the starting point of that one is at 90 and 40. You can see here 90 and 40, which is the ending point of this path, which is here. You can see it's ending point of, it's here 90 40, which represent this curve, which is the ending point, and this is the starting point of this curve. So if I draw here 90 and 40, 90 and 40 is around here, and the ending point it's 50 and 80. Now draw a line, a straight line. The control point is at 90 and 60, which is 90 here, and the 60 is around here. So imagine you pulling this one from this point to outward, and it will form a curve something similar to this. So that's why you have this curve here. So that's how you should think when you work with the path elements and SVG. So you can experiment with these tools like online SVG coordinator, and this is one of them. There are many other. And this grid system also I created here with path, which uses only lines, straight lines, vertical and horizontal lines. You can draw something similar to that, and it's not necessary to have the grid system, but it will make your life easy when you try to visualize. So that's it with this, and I will show you how to draw with cubic and curves and arc curves later. Thank you.